This is Channel 5 News at Noon.
This is Amy Park, reporting live from Charlestown, taking us to the inside story of Dred Scott's case. Dred Scott is a slave that was brought to a free state by his owner. Scott claimed that for the time he spent in the free state, that it should give him his freedom. The case took place in the Supreme Court, which didn't like his ideas so much, so they were against him. Chief Roger Taney was the Chief Justice of the case, who claimed that Scott should not have the right to sue his owner because he was not a citizen. Scott then fought back, this time using the Missouri Compromise slave law. The Missouri Compromise state that Congress did not have the power to ban slavery in the territories, that banning slavery would be a violation according to the Fifth Amendment. Scott's speech and argument using the compromise wasn't any good because later on the Supreme Court stated that the compromise was unconstitutional. In the end, Scott died of old age, and yet he was still not a free man. Although he worked hard and fought for what he wanted, in the end, he did not get the one and only thing he wanted, freedom. Now to you, Sam Winters.
Thank you, Amy Parks. This is Sam Winters, and I am here today to talk about the Lincoln-Douglas debates of this year in 1858, where a series of 7 debates between Abraham Lincoln and the Republican candidate for the Senate in Illinois and Senator Stephen Douglas, the Democratic Party candidate. At this time, U.S. senators are elected by state legislators, and Lincoln and Douglas are trying for their respective parties to win control for the Illinois legislature. The debates preview the issues that Lincoln would face and the consequence of his victory. In 1860, which is in 3 years, two years, presidential election. The main issue discussed in all 7 debates was slavery. In agreeing to the debates, Lincoln and Douglas decided to hold one debate in each of the 9 congressional districts in Illinois because both had already spoken in Springfield and Chicago within a day of each other. They decided that their joint appearances would be held only in the remaining 7 districts. This has been Sam Winters, and now on to...
Hello, this has been Diane Connors reporting here from the newsroom in Charleston. We're reporting here today on the recent crisis taking place between the North and the Southern states. The Southern states are not agreeing with electing Lincoln as president because they did not believe him when he said that he would not abolish slavery, he would just prevent it from spreading to other states. Because the Southern states' economy comes from slaves, they did not want Lincoln elected as president because they believe that he will take away slavery. And with Lincoln now elected as president, the Southern states believe that since they joined the Union voluntarily, they can leave the Union voluntarily also. And they claim to have this right because it's in the states' rights. South Carolina has been the first state to make their move out of the Union early this month, and we are awaiting the next state's departure. This has been Diane Connors signing off.